Okay, I know you've enjoyed our series on before signing an employment contract. Today we are going to look at what binds the parties in employment contracts. If you haven't taken the opportunity or time to listen to our series, our teachings, our education on HR diaries, then I can tell you are losing a lot. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel, like our Facebook, our TikTok, and all the social media handles, and make sure that you enjoy all these great teachings that we are giving to Ghanaian workers and even outside the Ghanaian environment. All right, today, what binds parties in a contract of employment? In our definition for contract of employment, we mentioned that it is a consensual relationship between the employer and the employee. So the consensual relationship between the parties. Now, before this relationship comes, first of all, there's an offer from the employer. So what binds the parties? Number one is an offer that comes from the employer. There must be an offer letter or an offer expressly stated or orally stated from the employer to the worker, who then must accept the offer. So number one is offer, then number two is the acceptance of the offer. So in this aspect, the worker can decide to disagree on the offer given or accept the offer that is being given. In the aspect of the acceptance, most organizations or some organization allows the employee or the worker to accept on the same appointment letter as signing and giving a copy to the employer. Or it is also allowed or given the opportunity for the worker to write a letter by subjecting it acceptance of employment or acceptance of an appointment. That is also allowed. The third aspect of what binds the parties, and means the employer and employee in employment contract, is consideration. What do I mean by consideration? There should be an exchange of service and money. That is, once the employee work in the organization, the employer must also fulfill his obligation by paying or by giving remuneration for the service that is being offered to the organization or to the employer. Then the fourth aspect of the things that binds the employer and the employee is the legality, the legal capacity of the one who is offering the contract and then the one who is accepting the contract. Is the organization legally registered? Does the organization have the legal capacity in order to offer a contract to individual to perform? Or the employee who is accepting the offer, is he of age? Is he of sound mind that can be able to take a decision on his or her own in order to be able to accept the contract or make sure that the contract becomes a binding relationship? The last aspect is that we mentioned that it's a consensual relationship. Now, it means that there must be a mutual understanding. There must be an agreement between the parties that they will enter into an employment relationship. When all these 5 key points are being organized, are being responded, are being held right in, or that these measures are being taken in the contract, then it makes it very binding and legally tested or legally, binding between the two parties. Thank you so much for this episode of this series. See you in our next episode. Bye.